Yo, man, what up, bro? We live and direct at the top of the topic. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy Reezy with me tonight, man. We back again for another segment of this shit. You feel me? Live at Top of the Topic. You know what I'm saying? Where we at First Out Studios, and we finna get it in for an hour tonight, folks, and let y'all know what these good topics and conversations finna be about, man. And speaking on this good content that we about to put together. Hey, what's up with you tonight? How you feeling?
What's up with my guy, man? Shit, just man, I'm happy to be here, man. This is a good thing, man. I appreciate positivity, bro, and I see that that's what we're pushing. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep that going.
Facts. That's the biggest thing, bro. You know, the biggest thing about positivity, bro, that most people got to learn how to embrace it. And I think the biggest thing that the way the world's set up right now, it don't have a lot of love in it, bro. So I'm glad that you're here tonight. And let's just get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So we was talking about some shit on the phone the other day, man. We was just basically having conversations, and we was talking about like basically like OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? And OnlyFans, bro, the situation, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of women.
Yeah.
And that has done it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of women that got kids. I know a lot of women that's moms. And conversations we done had, bro, about what they need to be doing it for. They say it's just easy money, easy access to be able to get on there, set up a camera, do their thing, and get paid. But I'm thinking about the kids involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand you trying to get paid and you got bills to do, but is it better to just go get a job or have your kid bullied and teased at school by what they could be seeing his mom do? What you think about that?
I think a lot of that got to do with these fathers out here need to get back into their children life, man.
Right.
I mean, just keeping it a buck with you, regardless of what's going on with you and the chick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your presence is being missed.
Mm-hmm.
And these women's is coming up with these $1.99 hustles to try to justify whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? We were just talking about Joe Smith and his wife. This is a multi-million-dollar guy.
Former NBA player.
Former NBA player Joe Smith.
Drafted by the Warriors.
Drafted by the Warriors.
Facts.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
and your wife sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, trying to do a OnlyFans, my guy. Like, what happened in y'all life? That's where y'all at. Was there some bad investments going? I got a lot of questions with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm embarrassed for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I'm embarrassed for him too because it's like she not holding up her end of the bargain with just being a solid wife and having to explain that why she was doing it. And then basically probably keeping shit from him where he felt.
Yeah, I didn't like that part. I didn't like that part because he looked at, from the clip that I saw, he looked at more embarrassed than anything. And for people who don't understand where we coming from with that is the embarrassment is the man looked like he didn't even know what the hell was going on, and she didn't say anything to him about what was going on. Didn't ask him how he felt about it before she did it or none of that. He kind of caught it on a fluke. And I was like, what? Hold on, man. These people don't realize his name, image, and likeness is how he gets paid. So if his name, image, and likeness is how name, image, and likeness is how he gets paid, who in the hell gonna cut him a check and his wife on OnlyFans?
Yeah. People gotta look at that, and we were just saying earlier, like, in any industry, people want to go back into your fucking past life.
You know what
I'm saying? Yeah. When you was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They about to pay you $1 million. They want to know who they giving
that money to. Yeah, because you're an investment, and I think a lot of these the older and young cats don't realize that in any investment point, people want to know who they're handing that money to.
Right.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that at the point, wherever point that they at, you are a product. So a product can turn at any given moment. You see these baseball guys sitting up here getting in trouble for doing things now. You know, they used to try to keep that on the low. Now the baseball guys is getting in trouble for doing different things. Then they're getting kicked out of the league. You ain't never heard of no shit like that. Where they, broadcasting it, but that's because there's so many different outlets, just like this outlet that we using right here, right? You get what I'm saying? People can get their news from anywhere.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, because a lot of shit going on in the world that we all be seeing and then most of the things that we pay attention to as people, because it has a lot to do with conscious decision making. When you like, damn, why they do that?
Right.
What they doing that for?
Yeah.
And then knowing that everybody come from this different situation as far as financially, and you trying to get to the bag, and they got the bag, and you see them fucking off the bag.
So let me get to this right quick.
Yeah.
What would you do, or how would you take it, if your significant other popped up on you with you and your children with an OnlyFans, bro?
Man, you know what? I would be more embarrassed. For the simple fact that I'm an open person that you can talk to. You can talk to about.
So it's other.
And I think the biggest thing where in most relationships where, you know, if you just take the lust out of it and have more communication with the comprehension,
right,
you'll get more further with things you're trying to accomplish with the individual that you deal with as far as your significant other.
Yeah.
But for me, back what you're saying, I'll be more embarrassed because it's like, how could you and what and why? Right. Like, you got to really explain to me why, if we doing everything we're supposed to do, and you got secrets that you keeping from me.
Okay, so check this. When I seen that clip, I seen it wasn't, the level of respect wasn't equal.
Right.
That's what I got. For you to be recording that conversation, just so you can get us to go look on that OnlyFans right quick to see what was going on, I couldn't tell if that was a snippet, a commercial, or was that really that man sitting up there like, what the hell going on?
Yeah, and I would have been just like him in a situation if she was doing that to me, where not even knowing, like, you broadcasting what we got going on, and not only you broadcasting what we going on through what we talking about, then you on OnlyFans trying to justify your reasoning for not doing that. You know,
do you think that could hurt some of his endeavors he might have going on getting some money?
Hell yeah, because he's sleeping with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? He's sleeping with the enemy for sure. She'll cross you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got nothing good for you by doing something like that, because a real woman ain't going
the dignity. Huh?
Yeah, it's like morals, values, respect.
Yeah.
And when you look for that in a woman, that's what you want to have. And as far as like where you can go to the next level with, if a woman can't help you save money, and as far as like having success in life that you want, as far as the things you're trying to accomplish, and struggling with that woman, I'd rather struggle with that woman, right?
Oh no, they don't do that nowadays.
Right, they don't even want that. They want to go. They don't even want to go to the cheesecake.
No, you seen that too? That came. I don't know. We gotta get into that. So I seen the list.
Yeah.
And there was some called. I ain't got it in front of me right now, but I seen the list, my guys. And the Chili's was on there, cheesecake, yeah, okay.
It was and ice cream.
The ice cream.
They don't even want no ice cream.
No, ain't no movies.
All they said they don't. Only thing they said is that you can't take them out because you don't got no money for you. You don't got no money, and your ass is broke. And based on where you can take them, just to be able to get to know them. Yeah. And how we gonna even get to the other side of the menu with your fuck ass if I can't even take your ass out for some ice cream? How we get your ass?
They said no coffee either.
No coffee.
I say no coffee.
No Starbucks.
No Starbucks.
I mean, goddamn.
Yeah.
So all that shit that you talking about trying to get to know a person goes out the door.
But I can get to know you for $1.99.
That's it.
You see what I'm trying to say?
And then we can decide if we gonna go forward. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta.
You see what I'm saying there?
Yeah, you don't gotta get this thing $600 on the steak.
No, I ain't gotta buy you no steak. I can get to know you for $1.99.
Absolutely.
So I mean, well, who cheating who then?
Man, you know what? I feel like people block their blessings, bro, because you never know who you can be meeting that's testing you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me go a little deeper with you. Is this a love within thyself type of thing? Check me out. I think the battle now with relationships is, how are you going to love somebody who has never received love and they don't really know how to love themselves and they expecting you to love them a certain kind of way. Yeah. So for you to have some type of standard where I need to be making X amount of money and I need to be spending X amount of money and this is our first date, how is that even realistic for you?
Well, it can't be realistic. I said it in the first podcast before, right? When I first started, you know what I'm saying, in the first podcast. It go back to survival, right?
Yeah.
Everybody trying to survive, bro. So the love that we think we gonna get from a person because we have it, we not gonna get it. Like me and you, me and you on the survival field in Africa. Nigga, you my brother. Right? Sure. But if we see all these lions and tigers and shit about to come eat us, we don't even got time to love. We just trying to survive. We trying to get up out of there.
For sure.
And so a lot of the love that we think that we gonna get from this person, we not gonna even get it at all because they never had it in them to be able to have that type of love from a situation where their mom and dad can pass it on to them. They grew up different to the point where they just trying to, they trying to take you down through there. And they gonna keep taking if you allow them to keep, keep getting it from you. Okay. So fuck that part of the love factor because now you dealing with people that's just users.
And that's my thing. How did we get to that point, bro? I'm looking at my phone because I want to pull out something I want to share with you.
Yeah.
But my thing about it is what I couldn't understand is how are we gonna get back on track? Because one of my main things that I felt like is really hindering us right now is communication is a big issue. Number one, for everybody. Another big problem that I feel is that a lot of people are lacking confidence, and I think that's why a lot of these young men are buying pictures, getting finessed, catfished.
On
y'all know what finesse. What I'm trying to say is that these young brothers
catfish.
They getting catfish to buy pictures of somebody who they not even talking to, bro.
She big and bald headed, and she sending a supermodel picture on the internet.
And I think these, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to somebody and they told me that the intimacy is what these cats is looking for, and they sitting here trying to buy the intimacy through text messages and fake pictures.
And having a fake fantasy.
Yeah,
that's not realistic. So that goes back to you not being able to be socialized in a setting where you can talk to women. You don't know how to have the confidence to even approach somebody without being on the internet and living through social media.
Exactly. So I want to circle back to how do you love a woman who's never been loved?
How do you love a woman who? You know what? You got to show compassion. You got to show respect.
She don't know what that is, though, bro. She on OnlyFans and Snapchatting and shit.
Right, but the thing of it is, you could show her.
You talking about that, cousin? And she sent you a booty picture.
Facts. So,
that conversation was this booty. You talking about, baby? I'm trying to get to know you. And she said for $1.99, you can get to know all this picture I just sent you.
So a real nigga be like, all that shit go out there. Like, if you understand that situation, I don't even want this.
I mean, but a young nigga gonna say, man, I want that ass, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by him wanting that ass and feeling like that he can possibly get it is only because he's looking for somebody to validate that for him. To be like, you know what?
Nigga too embarrassed to even show you the picture, bro, because he bought it.
Yeah. So he bought the picture, right? But
what kind of simp shit is that, man? We can't skip over that. Like, that's not, you can't do that.
No. I understand you can't do it, but No.
You can't go buy no picture and come over to sit next to me and show it to me.
No,
I'm not gonna let you go. I don't fuck what she look like.
No, you a real nigga though.
Yeah.
But a nigga who trying to validate that to you about who he is is gonna do that.
No.
Oh, bro, it's like a nigga lying. What they say? Oh, you lying on your dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You like used to say you did this with her, but you never even did anything. Okay. Man, stop capping. You a cap gun.
Yeah.
You a cap gun.
Okay, now let me spin it to you.
Okay.
How do the young men, how can we teach these young men how to make money? Because the art of the hustle is dying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We grew up with, cats used to sell weed and do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now the dispensaries have took that out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how can we teach these young men how to do something as simple as sweep the floor in the barbershop or fold a paper bag? Because cats is not using basic skills. Right. The art of the hustle to try to make a couple of bucks is gone. They fully dependent on their mama. And that kind of.
Are they robbing? Are they breaking?
Yeah, or dipping cars or stealing cars? Like stupid shit. Yeah. I don't get it. Right. So where did the art of hustle fall? What happened to it?
Niggas got lazy, bro. And the art of the hustle come from niggas who don't got no real work ethic. And then the art of the hustle that failed because you validating your life to be compared to another nigga that's not even your life. and you trying to reflect on that situation by going out here doing some fake shit to other people and think that's gonna make you real by trying to show the material goods. When it's real motherfuckers working, even I know killers that got a job, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure that.
So at the end of the day, it don't make you no better from the situation for you to get your punk ass up and stop being lazy to go bip a window or rob an old lady because nigga you don't want to go get a job. And what burns me up about it, bro, because soon as a nigga get mad about it happening to them people, now they ready to go slide on the op. Well, nigga, you was a mark.
Yeah.
You the one who can't get up and go make it right anyway because you don't got no determination, no grit. It's not in you.
So do they come from not having discipline?
Everything. And discipline is the main thing because once you don't set that tone early on, people don't have no respect for no work.
Okay, so if Pops ain't around, where you supposed to get it from?
Nigga, you gotta be able to get it from understanding.
Can't learn how to be a man from a woman.
No, you can't.
Okay, so where was it coming from?
So you gotta get it from a person. I deal with a lot of kids who don't have no fathers. And I'm not saying I gotta be the daddy, but nigga, you gotta express realness from being a male figure, and that's not even being a role model. That is establishing.
So they're catching how you carrying yourself and reflecting from that.
Exactly, and that's the biggest thing because I ain't done shit I'm not proud of either, though.
Oh, we all have, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So at
survival, we back on that.
Back on that. So when you look at the situation and you learn from your mistakes, you try to share the knowledgeable information with the youth so they don't become the niggas that's in the can.
Okay, so check this. Everything has a gimmick to it, right?
Facts.
So we want to come with that. The gimmick needs to be something for people to gravitate towards, right? Mm-hmm. So even though I don't wear a suit every day, right, to represent some money, I smell like it and I look like it. So that gravitates the good and the bad with that, right? The kids look up to that. You know what I'm saying?
But anybody, when they got somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody.
Right.
I'm using the kids because the kids are seeing you coming in clean cut, brother. You know what I'm saying? Drive nice whips. You know what I'm saying? You keep a haircut. You do all the things. Because we got away from that too. The clean cut look faded away. And I'm kind of a little upset about that.
Me too.
Because we grew up, you had to be dressed to impress.
Yeah.
You needed to be smelling good. Yeah. You wanted the women's in your face.
You had to wash your ass. You had to wash your ass. Niggas get up in this niggas bro. Hoop shorts for 3 or 4 days, put their pants on,
sweatpants and all the different shit. Yeah.
And then they go put their Pooh Shiesty man.
Yeah.
And they go.
And that's the outfit.
That's the outfit.
What happened?
No consistency with self. And a lack of confidence of wanting to be saucy.
So how we gonna get back to that confidence, bro? Because the young men need to understand that you're representing something every time you come outside, bro. People look at us as when Obama. I'm gonna go a little political right quick. When Obama was the president, right? White people. I ain't gonna say that. Okay, people would come up to me and say, "I want my change back." Because you know, I work in the corporate, you know.
Right.
And they would come to me like, "I want my change back," and I'm looking at them like, "I hope you get it."
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure out what make you think I hate it.
You're right.
But that was a way of saying it like you all as one. Like, I voted for this man.
Yeah.
And you get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
But if all these different guys who you had up here, these Ronald Reagans and these different folks you had up here who did whatever they did, Bill Clinton to these communities, right? The 3 strike rule was Bill Clinton. But all these brothers love Bill Clinton. Now realizing most of your family members are locked up because of him.
Yeah. He implemented that.
Yes.
Yeah, he put that.
But since people don't follow the laws, they don't understand that.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make. So what I'm saying is, you still love him because he said he hit some weed, hit the joint one time, and played the saxophone when he hot.
Right.
How did we get that out of that? But check me out.
Yeah, that's real.
You see what I'm saying? I know I went somewhere else, but
no, that makes sense though, because that don't make you us. Right.
And then we still need to get back to that. That's what I'm talking about. Another thing I wanted to hit on is what's up with guys not being able to hold their intellect together to keep themselves interested. Women only want to be around, because I'm spinning it back to the women. Women only want to be around somebody who is intellectual, who can teach them something, or to be able to hold a good conversation.
Well,
if you're not dressed to impress, you're not clean, you ain't washed your ass, and you can't hold a conversation, what make you think you gonna get that girl who you drooling over on OnlyFans or whatever. Because she has a type.
Right. And you know what? And that's a good question you brought up, because every woman should want a man that has some type of intellect about them, right?
For sure.
Especially if it's a man wanting a woman for the same thing, with having brains and be able to talk about certain things. Because people don't understand, bro, when looks fade away and she stopped being freaky in bed.
And what you gonna do then?
Yeah, and she don't got no education, you just gonna be lusting over that.
I don't even think you lusted over it after you done already had it. You done melted it down a few times.
Well, that's what I say. Conversation and education go a long way when looks fade away.
There you go.
So when you look at the man that might not be what the woman wants, she better hope that he's smart enough to get her mind to be able to, for her to want to stay with this dude, and that go vice versa, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody want no dummy, bro. Even nigga, I've been to jail, and it's not a lot of shit that you can get from that shit unless you don't want to go back, bro.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, like me personally,
what's that saying they be saying when they say you gotta be what is it? How it go? You gotta be psycho to think that you can keep doing the same thing.
You gotta be it's fucking insanity to do the same thing over and over and think it's gonna change the result. Like,
there you go.
Remember we was young, and then you see the nigga that was always selling dope, and then you like, damn, where'd he go?
Yeah.
And then he come back again.
Yeah.
You're like, where'd he go?
Yeah.
He come back again. Like, nigga, it was like a fucking it was like a magic trick.
There you go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he'll be out for 6 months before he got caught by Taz again.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now he institutionalized by being insanity for doing the same shit that he can't get over by not being smart enough to
understand. Is that a lack of confidence?
It's a lack of confidence, but it's a lack of...
Because he ain't trying nothing new, bro, if he's still doing the same damn thing.
Lack of education.
Okay, but it can't just be education, because I know a lot of cats that step off in these different industries, bro, and they have no certificate for things that they need them for,
right?
And still can do the job just as good as somebody who has a master.
Because they got good work ethic. Look at it. I look at all the... See, this is what I was saying. See, everybody that we used to respect in life is junkies, snitches, are in jail now. Yeah. So all the niggas that we didn't expect to be smart and talented and smart is who we kind of like want to model ourselves by. You know what I'm saying?
So check this.
Yeah.
What happened to the concept and the art of the hustle? Because it don't have to just be drugs. When I be speaking on this type of stuff, I'm not just speaking on street shit. I'm speaking on anything that you might want to sell clothes out the trunk of your car. You might wanted to, you know what I'm saying, have multiple jobs. You might could have wanted to, you know what I'm saying, whatever that inspired you to try to move, you know, remember the term move men? Yeah. That nigga moving mean, blood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That came from because they see that hustle. Yeah, what you doing. They see what it's putting out. They see what you put, They see what your output is. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So whereas that, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to make something. Right. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. What happened to that?
Lack of work ethic, lack of determination, and just being lazy overall, and figuring that my success is based on niggas' competition.
And how you compete with motherfuckers that ain't doing it?
Because it go back to me being in the same grade as you. Yeah. And I grew up with you. Yeah. And you moving mean and I'm not. Yeah. And because you moving mean, I developed some type of hate where I don't understand why it's happening this way. Yeah. But it's be more so because I feel like our niggas don't understand that I don't have a strong enough work ethic to sustain what I really want to do for myself. Okay. So I might quit before I even start. My mind might be weak before I even get to a certain point. It's like any sport. Look how many niggas train to get where they want before you realize, oh, this nigga signed for $100 million. Yeah. Or he signed for, like LeBron signed for hella bags. Yeah. Look how much work he put in.
Yeah. He do have to put up. What they say, he put $1 million in himself every
year. Yeah. And the average nigga who just trying to get the bag gonna tap out. Yeah. He gonna tap out because he don't want no parts of it.
21 years strong, ain't it?
21 years strong. Yeah. And that go back to the street game, the hustle game, any game that you win that you've been consistently doing it over and over. Look at teachers. Mm-hmm. Look at janitors. Look at people who worked at jobs for years. Nigga, they've been consistently being there on time, working, and it wasn't no lazy balls about them.
Discipline. Yeah. Okay, so basically what you're saying is you can't ask for more than what you're putting into it. So if you ain't putting in, if you ain't gonna put that, if you ain't putting in that work, you ain't finna get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. I want to ask you this: do you feel like women use men for what they are good for?
Yeah, yeah, and especially when it comes down to money. And I was telling a woman, right? And this is my thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you are a producer of a farming industry, like the people who secure the cows and the milks, that produce for these grocery stores, and you know you got 10 cows that's making you money, you got to secure them cows.
Oh yeah, you got to take care. That's your money.
That's your money.
So you out there with them.
Yeah, you out there and you make sure you get it in.
Yeah.
Same thing with the woman and the man. See, the man go make the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If the man don't make the money, then he just don't go get no money.
Right.
And women got to understand that. That man who gets up and go make that money, that don't determine who he is. That determines that he's not lazy. And most women don't secure the man.
Okay, so check this out. I want to explain it to you one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Harvey go out there and go get that money, right?
Right.
Now, how's his wife, how I want to say this, how is his wife messing with the butler and the chef, allegedly?
I think that comes from...
Sorry, guys.
I think more so like insecurity. You know what I'm saying? Boredom. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that her nigga is the nigga, but if you getting caught or allegedly fucking with these dudes, shame on you.
I think I hear you on that, bro. And I mean, listen to what I'm trying to say. LeBron James be on tour with these schools. Mm-hmm. LeBron James out here with this Nike, doing these commercials. Okay. He playing a past an 82 game season every year. Mm-hmm. Named Squeaky Clean. Mm-hmm. Can't find nothing on his wife. Mm-hmm. What's the difference? Jada Pinkett, Will Smith. Why is you thinking people think money is what secures happiness? Mm-hmm. And we seeing all these rich people who've been holding this facade that they happy and together, and we kind of find out they ain't been together for 6, 7, 8 years. Right. They just holding the image down. Right.
And that's even more fucked up because you play with people's emotional feelings behind the fact of what y'all think y'all is, and y'all not really that.
Why are people trying to hold these images?
Because it's for a certain standard and a certain intake to make them feel secure about themselves when that's really not a situation that they really live in. So then it make you think like they perfect, but when you find out they not, it make you look at these motherfuckers twice that we think we got respect for.
So you got men and women who are holding a facade, and you got men and women
that we like,
right? Who are sitting up here trying to mimic these people who ain't even doing what they say they do.
Absolutely, and that's why I say they go back to securing the person you love. So because if you really find out, if you you love who you love, and once they know that about you, they gonna go all out for you even more, knowing that they fuck with you, and knowing that it's not to push your image and likeliness on a book. You know what I'm saying? The shit is real.
I kind of seen that. That kind of threw me off a little bit. All this is supposed to be supposedly for a book she got coming out or something. Right. Yeah. So for the last
8, 9 years, he was wasting his reel on somebody that was fake. This whole time, when you look at it, she didn't fuck with him like that. Because what relationship would you want like that person ain't going out?
Okay, so explain to me how she still lusting over a nigga that's been dead over 25 years.
Because it's still a fantasy that she still got in her mind about that.
You feel me? But this nigga been dead 25 years, man.
You know what?
This nigga been dead 25 years, Scoop.
And you know what's so fucked up? That she never really loved Will the way that she felt about Tupac. It's showing you. Like, Will was somebody that she had to deal with, I feel like.
I feel like Will already was an established movie star, right? Who been $100 and something million plus type guy.
He been him.
Yeah, he been him. Even when Tupac was alive, he been him.
So exactly, and I agree with you, right? But it goes back to why you really fucking with me though throughout all this time, and you still love this nigga that's been dead for
25 years.
25 years.
25 years, Scoop.
So how you?
Her damn kids ain't even 25, is they?
I don't think so. Yeah,
okay. They're about 25. Yeah.
But it go right back to show you how you felt about me this whole time.
Yeah. Securing the bag.
Come on, bro.
It was financial security.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
And
financial security is the word of the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
What movie has she done?
I mean, where she been?
Yeah.
Set it off.
I mean, she had...
Set it off.
Yeah.
I ain't seen her since Queen Latifah.
Yeah, she was fucking old dude in the trap house.
Yeah.
Did you pay for her going to college? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bitch, that's what it's going back to. That's what it's going back to. Yeah. That's what it's going back to. That's why she lusted over Tupac.
She lusted over Tupac.
Because she... Or I said it, I'll say it.
Man. So... The internet is undefeated, bro. Yeah. And I feel like everybody trying to laugh at Will, and that nigga ain't had not one response, bro. He took it on the chin like a G. He slapped the shit out of Chris Rock, right?
Yeah.
I still don't agree that he should have put his hands on Chris Rock, but
yeah,
Chris,
I don't. Yeah, he should have did.
He should have did that, but because Chris Rock, and I got respect for Chris Rock, blood, because I couldn't have snapped back into it and then just got back to the show like that.
Yeah.
I know they say Will Smith got hands. He was Muhammad Ali. He was Muhammad Ali or whatever.
Right.
But listen, but you ain't finna put your hands on me, and I'm just gonna act like that didn't happen.
Yeah, nah, that's the reality of it, and I feel bad for Will because when he did it, he was like, "Nigga, don't be speaking on my wife," and now this bitch come out and say. Not the car like that, but I'm just saying.
How you feel?
Yeah, well, just to say it like that, well, it was more fucked up for you to say, oh.
We ain't been together in 6 years. What this nigga think he is?
So why?
What he doing?
Yeah, so what so, I mean, him protecting.
I was with August Alstina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You was with him.
And he was with his man.
Right.
While y'all was with Will.
And half of you... And that's so crazy. Hey,
I didn't mean to throw that in there, but that's some people's business.
A lot of
the internet is undefeated.
No, it is. A lot of women, dudes got dudes.
I say it again, I missed it.
A lot of women dudes got dudes.
A lot of women's dudes got well, okay, we used to call that the down low. What is it now? I used to say our girl got a girlfriend. So now it's the dude got a dude. Yeah, the dude got a bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the dude got a bro now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you'll be surprised, bro. And just because you think now
after watching The Wire, I started seeing it. They got tough feminine guys too. Remember that guy in The Wire?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he didn't play that shit.
But they out here.
He wanted your shit though.
Yeah, they out here. They out here.
You missed what I said, huh?
Yeah, no. They out here.
That boy was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, now he was tough.
Yeah.
And so, like, it goes back to, like, just showing you, bruh, what people think of you, how they perceive you. And they treat you in a certain way.
Okay, so how they take me now. We're going to get back to it. So, do you feel, due to social media, or whatever it is, why do women and men are at odds in a battle trying to tear each other down when we know that we need each other to build?
Because everybody hurt, bro.
About what?
Feelings, emotions, past relationships.
Nigga, stop talking to me about something that happened to you in the past, blood, and we living for today.
But
we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
But that's the thing, though.
Huh?
Bruh, you know what's so fucked up about that situation that you just said?
Tell me.
Is that niggas be 17, 18, and now they 40 and 38 years old, holding on to shit from the time that they was in high school and can't never let it go.
Right.
But
you ain't even with that man or woman no more.
Right, but the thing of it is, you still holding on to it, and you ain't never decided to let it go. So you ain't never started the healing process for yourself in regards to trying to help yourself become a better situation or a better person in that situation.
So you think these people peak too early?
Not too early. I just think people don't understand the magnitude of love, bro. And everybody trying to take from everybody. Everybody trying to get over. So you ain't gonna never have that. What we discussed earlier, when a woman choosing to be harder than the dude.
Where that come from, though?
Because she been taken down through there by a nigga that she loved one time.
Taken down
through there. And he didn't have no respect for her. Yeah. So now she get with somebody like you or a real nigga who trying to love her, and it fucks up her mind. Yeah. Because she think
she ain't never been treated right, so she waiting for the
one
surprise.
The one time. Yeah. And then she go right back into that situation when it happened to her 10 years ago.
Yeah. On the defense. On
the defensive side. Yeah. And then it's going to make it worse for the next person who's going to try and move forward with her because she ain't going to be able to understand it until she deal with herself. So when you ask about the relationships, why everything is so odds, because everybody playing for self. Everybody playing for
so everybody got an agenda.
Everybody. And it's not based on who they trying to be with. It's like,
I think it do got to be with who they got to be with. Because I still look at, like, I know we hitting on celebrities a lot, but that's because we want to keep it with familiar faces, right?
Right.
So, like that Sierra and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's organic. He really love her. I already feel like he do, but then that's what.
But Future got something to say about it.
Yeah, but I think because it didn't work out for him in regards to the way that she left him, or the way she just said fuck it.
Future said fuck Russell. I was really playing in the field.
Yeah, because he him, and because the lifestyle he present.
And then Russell go post a picture with him with his son.
Yeah.
No caption.
No caption. Because he, you know what?
Nigga, that's the ultimate disrespect.
But you know what?
You sitting up here with this man's son, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But an OG told me, bro, he said when you fuck with a woman that got another kid, you got to take on that responsibility. So that's what he doing, though.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? Because now, if you choose to fuck with this
woman,
woman,
I still punch Russell in the face.
Yeah, now facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
because
disrespect me like that.
Man, and Future got every right to feel like that.
Yeah.
But then it goes back to, you know what I'm saying, the part that he's going to continue to play as being Future and as the dad.
Yeah.
And that's not saying that nigga don't love his kids,
yeah.
But I also got to say that he big time. He make the most of his time, I'm pretty sure, with all his kids. And that ain't to say that he ain't trying to be there. Motherfuckers really be wanting you. Like, if you choose not to fuck with a woman, and she act like she doing it herself, and a nigga who wouldn't step up and take that situation, then you don't exist.
Yeah.
You don't exist.
Yeah.
Because she already in a situation where y'all not together, so what she feel like she needs you for if child support or something not gonna come involved?
But you shouldn't base who I am off what these white folks say I need to be giving you.
But that's the thing, and that's where the communication become a broken down thing, because the shit don't have to be where the white people should determine that. Why should they determine what's going on if they don't think you not being involved from what these people be telling them?
Did you see that shit when Safiri or Fari, whatever the fuck that nigga name is? When he
Love and Hip Hop?
From the Love and Hip Hop nigga.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj old nigga or something.
Yeah.
And the chick, the chick that's on the show, I don't know her name, was trying to take him to court for some child support.
Yeah.
And she bust out and started crying because she thought that she was supposed to get X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
And she didn't get a quarter of that.
Yeah.
And she felt like that she got there wrong and was telling, basically telling him he ain't shit because his lawyers was on point.
And that's fucked up because you trying to front your lifestyle off his dime.
Right.
So you gonna feel like that, and it goes to show you why you feel like that, because you never based it off the kid. For you to be crying and emotional about the situation, if the nigga's present, he can take care of the kid.
I think that nigga got the same kind of lawyers that nigga, what's his name? Rob Kardashian?
Yeah.
You see how Black China couldn't get nothing out of him?
Man.
That white mama on point. She cold.
But why should she, when he's doing everything and he already gonna pay for what he's gonna take care of for us the kid?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like, what am I, like, what are you trying to gain for me if I could take care of the kid, though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is this shit for you or for the kid?
But what happened to her? Because all of a sudden she taking all her fake stuff off of herself, and now she somebody else now.
She broke.
She broke?
Yeah.
That's what it is?
You hear about different things, and, I don't, I just shit go over my head.
Yeah. We just spinning these people because they familiar faces.
Yeah.
It ain't that we know these people.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But, when you hear about different things and you be like, damn, she was making all this money, why they saying she broke?
OnlyFans didn't work out.
That?
Yeah.
And probably whatever the fuck she was selling wasn't.
She used to be a stripper, I think.
Yeah, but that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit get old and dried up, though. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about her or you talking about what she was doing?
I mean,
I was just saying, when you talking about her, what you talking about what she doing? Both, okay.
Yeah. Bro, certain strippers gonna get money, but pussy is going out of sale like a furniture sale.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Going on sale like a furniture sale.
Yeah, you know how furniture sales got 40% off. Just come get this.
Come get your shit. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, we got a new model coming in.
Yeah. And unless a nigga really trying to get something out of a brawl where he feel like that she's gonna be beneficial to him, where the money's gonna be involved, it's not an issue. Yeah. Then it's really no point though. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what you really doing it for though? Because I mean. So tell me this. I'm gonna spin it again. Mm-hmm. What we gonna do about these brothers and their self-esteem level? They feel like that they got to have these gimmicky ass people to make them feel relevant. I think if you're young, brother, white, black, whatever nationality you is, bro, you just gotta be yourself. You gotta be confident. Like, bro, and motherfuckers gonna think whatever they think of you just because that's their perception or their opinion, but who really gives a fuck about that though? Yeah. Because it's somebody for everybody. So I think all these people give a fuck about it, bro, because listen what I'm saying. Just check me on this. Okay. People ain't even tripping off wanting to get to the bag, they just want to be a rapper. Right. Because they want to be famous right quick. That's the easy thing. Right. That's the quick thing, right? Right. Say some stupid shit right fast and hopefully it catch. Right. Look at Sexy Red. Uh-huh. Right? Uh-huh. Out of nowhere, she got the little song. I'm not a big fan of it. You might like it. Mm-hmm. But now all of the rappers want to work with her because she's supposedly nasty or something, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know about you. I'm not looking for the nasty, right? So what I'm saying with that is, yeah, man, you know, like the biggest thing about everything is it's about being impactful, bro. And I think, you know, from relationships to different people that we meet, you know, from everything that we experience, I think you got to take the good with the bad, and you got to learn how you can help impact other people's lives, improve other people's lives from a positive situation. And like I said, I tell people all the time, money don't make you real, because real comes from the heart. How do you help somebody else that needs to be helped more than you? Right. That's a good ass question. Mm-hmm. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, I think a lot of people should look into themselves with that one. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't give, everybody's in a different mindset frame, and trying to pinpoint certain things is where we get lost in the sauce. Yeah. Because, you know, we all got sauce. Right. But you can get lost in the motherfucking sauce. The reason why I say that, because I work, you know, at a hospital, bro, so I deal with a lot of nurses and doctors. And I'm just an average person that work there. And, you know, and they make a lot of good money. Yeah. But the fucking complaining part kills me. Yeah. Because you in a hospital, what you think you here to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so we're going to keep it a buck. Right. People get into that industry, I say 50 to 75% of those people are in that industry because they want to help people. Yeah. The other, if you want to do 50, 75 or 25, whatever you want. It's for the money. It's for the money. The lifestyle. So I'm strictly here for the money. Yeah. I'm strictly here for the money. Yeah. And I think that's where the most complaining come from, because it's like, I just want the money. Yeah, give me mine. Yeah, I don't want to be here doing this shit. No. But you don't want to wipe them people's ass. Yeah, you don't. But that's what you were seeing tonight. That's what they pay you for. They pay you for. Right. And so then hit them cheeks. Yeah, hit them. Yeah. That pen. Roll your motherfucking sleeves up and rub that ass. Yeah, come on, get all these little cracks. Yeah, clean that shit up. You know what I'm saying? For real. But I was talking to a nurse. And she's a good person. Yeah. Which I realized, she's like, man, I make 100. How you know she's a good person? Well, as far as she come across as a good, she portrays herself as a good person. From what I know. You know her from work. She's a colleague. A colleague. There you go. Stop calling these people friends. We gonna get back to this, brother. Right. We gotta let that friend shit go, because people is co-workers and colleagues, and we do not know these people outside of work. Yeah. And in a situation, I don't know if we're gonna go on a tangent right quick. But what I'm saying is, as us as black folks, we think because we have these work friends, colleagues, you know, some women call work husbands or whatever they got going on, you know what I'm saying, is because they close to whoever it is they work with, right? Yeah. Truth of it all, the matter is we only know them people on a professional aspect. For 8 hours. We have 8 hours. You don't know that motherfucker from a can of pay, but that motherfucker be a stripper when she get off. Right. That motherfucker be a hooker when she get off. Yeah, and not to call her a friend, because we don't got co-worker friends in the industry, right? Yeah. But you look at the fact, like, she came at you real a couple of times, and you respected where she was at that day. Right. And I'm like, well, damn. Because I go day to day with people, bro. Yeah. I do not look at people past that day. Yeah. Because I don't know. Listen, you fall out with a motherfucker over $20, bro. Yeah. That ain't what you can do for them and do for them and do for them. And that one time you say no, that motherfucker act like they don't know you. But the thing about it, though, right? Yeah. You could have made $1 million plan with that person, and they could have fell out with you over 20 hours, right?
Yeah.
So get your $20 ass away from me while I make change.
Yeah. You okay, well, let me tell you this, though. You know, I got to the point with myself when I started having a few dollars that I had to look at it like, if I'm going to give you something, bro, if I don't have enough to give you where I don't have to ask for it back, then I can't give it to you. Yeah. So if you asked me for a couple hundred or something, you needed some rent or whatever it was, you was off or whatever the thing was, and I gave you the money, and I had it to give, I'm not looking for you to give it back to me. That don't mean don't give it back to me. You understand me? That's what's wrong with these niggas. They like, oh, this nigga, he don't got money, nigga. I ain't got to pay this nigga back. You got all this fly shit, nigga. You complaining about that little couple dollars? Nah, I'm not about to go back and forth with you about the shit because I know that niggas is in two different tax brackets. You get what I'm trying to say? And so you have to get to that point. I think Jay said something weird in the interview about somebody asked for $4,500 uncle or somebody for some idea that he had, and that nigga knew, he just told him no, or whatever the case. The motherfucker's like, nigga, you a billionaire, whatever the fuck, how much money he got. You crying about $4,500, but people will get away from realistically what I didn't get this money giving it all away. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, there's nothing wrong with helping somebody, bro. We was just talking about off air. We was talking about turkeys and backpacks and shit, right? Yeah. That's the giveaway, right? The give back, right?
It's cool to be a cheerful giver, but don't give to these raggedy ass niggas.
You know what I'm saying? But get back to your story with the chick. I knew I went on some other shit.
I'm saying? Like, but your bad planning can be my
demise.
That, but also like my immediate emergency for you.
Like, but you know, you are to a lot of motherfuckers, bro. Because you being a man, they say, you ain't shit and all this different kind of shit, nigga. But you was a lifeline to a lot of people, bro. Yeah. Whether you want to look at it like that or not. So motherfuckers picking up the phone, calling you, it's not because you the only nigga in their phone. It's because they know that you are responsible and reliable. Yeah. So you know that's just what it is. Especially if it's a woman calling you, and she ain't talking about she talking about some food, kids, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? My heart goes out to them. Yeah. But if it's, nigga won't need, $20 on some weed or something.
Yeah, I can't help that.
Nigga, I don't have a habit. So why the fuck is you calling me about yours?
Right, that's what I was saying. Your bad planning can be my immediate emergency.
There you go.
Like, you can't ask me for something that you had the money for, knowing you didn't do right by the money that you had.
Facts.
Niggas be like, Scoop, let me get $500. Let me get $600.
Rich ass Scoop. Y'all hear this shit, y'all?
Man, nah.
$500 ass Scoop.
But I had to realize, though.
$5 for you.
Nah, bro. Yeah. I had to look at it right from when niggas asking you for that. Yeah. Based on the shit that they did with their money and why they don't got it.
Yeah, nigga didn't spend all his money on some jeans and he trying to get you to hook him up.
Exactly.
This nigga all his Christian Dior on and he asking you for $500 some rent.
So then they go back to again when you tell a nigga.
That nigga was in the club turning bottles upside down and asked you for money for some rent.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. And so then they go back to
he bought that bitch OnlyFans shit for $49.99. And he's sitting up here asking you for some rent. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, fuck you.
And that shit be crazy.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me about this girl, man, because I know we ain't running out of time.
Yeah, no, so basically at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers who be nurses and doctors.
Make good money, how much you said?
Like, almost like $130K a year.
Okay.
So they complain about certain facilities who make more money than them because of the money that they trying to establish for themselves and the work they have to do. Okay. That's like, well, this place make this. And
they ain't got to wipe cheeks.
Yeah, they don't, exactly.
Okay.
So then it go back.
But you can transfer though, can't you? You can go to another hospital, can't you?
You can.
You can be a traveling nurse too.
You can.
I know people who travel nurses.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
But I think for what they set up is here is that they require more for what they feel like they should get. And that go.
But you knew that when you signed the contract. I'm gonna go back to this shit right quick. In any job, in any industry, when you go in there for an interview, them motherfuckers tell you
what you about to be doing. So don't get mad about the job that you have to do.
Right? You cutting this motherfucker toenail.
Exactly. Or you gotta wipe his armpits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever the fuck you gotta do.
Yeah, I seen Cosmo on strike the other day, man. My heart goes out to them motherfuckers. Did they get paid?
Yeah,
if they still on strike?
No, I think they got the contract and shit.
They got it in? They got to do that shit every couple of years, man. That shit, what kind of union they got? Shout out to the unions. I'm in the union too. Yeah. But listen to me. you getting a piece of my pie every time I get a cut. Mm-hmm. Now I want to understand why the fuck I got to go on strike every time I need some more.
Because I'm trying to benefit more for what I haven't been given over this period of time of the work I've been doing. So at the end of the day, I need mine.
Man, you got to have your mindset, man. Our heart goes out to you too, brother, because you working at a hospital and everything. But what I want to say is to sit up there. If you going to the hospital, you dealing with some sick people. Yeah. Somebody hurting some kind of way. They need help some kind of way. Right. It takes a certain kind of mindset to be going up to a hospital every day. Yeah. Because you're seeing people in bad shape.
But you know what, though? What I learned from this whole journey that I've been on, bro, as far as the CEO and CEO.
Shout out to my nigga Scooty, the CEO, nigga. Man, for CEO,
sure.
Nigga.
Man, clientele services.
Yeah, let them know.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga Ken, for the win, Kenny Penny, he involved.
Yeah, there you go.
But just understanding, you know, how we both became partners in this shit, right? Yeah. So then when you look at the makeshift of people doing the work that they've been put here to do, yeah, nigga, your job is just to do what God's service is. Right. And the position that he put you in to go do it. So when I look at the fact of me becoming who I am, the work that I got to do, right, I look at the journey that, you know, that you go on,
to get there.
To get there. Yeah. And part of that has to be able to help and improve and impact people's lives, right? Yeah. Because when you go back to helping motherfuckers, it don't got
nothing never forget you though.
But it don't even got nothing to do with the money. Yeah. And why you are who you is.
You have to naturally be a part of this like that. It ain't in you. It ain't on you. It's in you. Excuse me.
And the same thing with working with kids and want to see the kids be the future and empowering them to do the right thing.
Because these people was only complaining because they there for the wrong reasons.
Exactly. Yeah, so that come with misery, that come with all this shit. And when you bless my
But you ain't tripping when you cash that check.
Nah, I'm not tripping.
No, not you. I'm talking about the people that's fucking complaining. Yeah. They complaining, but they still going up there every day to cash that check.
Every day. I can tell a motherfucker, bro, if you complain so much and you haven't quit, then obviously you don't got nothing else to do.
You can't quit.
But then you don't got no skills.
Oh, yes.
You don't got no skills. Your skills is limited. As you get older, you got to deal with the skill game. Right. Your skill got to be up to par to whatever you want to do.
Okay, so tell me about this young lady right quick.
So she a nurse.
Yeah.
So when her being a nurse is about the fact of her wanting to be able to make a certain amount of money for the work that she did, comparing herself to other hospitals that make more than her, right? Because the work that she like she's doing more of. Yeah. But I'm telling her from a situation like that shit don't make you real. Yeah. Because if you really here to do,
so she looking for validation instead of.
But you make $130K, you don't need no validation. Because most motherfuckers who struggle looking at you like you bragging, right, because they don't have the type of money that you complain about. Yeah. That you complain about.
Well, living here in the Bay Area, bro, 100 G's is not really a hell of a lot of money.
It is to people who don't have it in the profession that you signed up for.
You can't live in the Bay Area if you ain't got it.
Motherfuckers stay in Stockton. Motherfuckers travel.
Ah, damn, boy. Hey, you got to listen to what I'm saying, but I said the Bay Area, so if you got to live in Stockton, and Stockton considered the Bay Area, help me get my geographic down.
Check this out, bro. Yeah. I know a nurse right now.
I heard if you can't catch the BART to, where you live or to work, that's not a part of the Bay Area.
I did not feel bad.
So Stockton considered, because you can't get on BART and go to Stockton. Okay, so
but if you got a
car, that's a city on the outskirts of the Bay Area.
Yeah, like a suburban, what you would consider a suburban city? Is it like a suburban city?
I don't know if that's suburban, nigga. That's the hood. I don't know. You know a good part of Stockton? Yeah. Shout out to Stockton. I don't know shit about Stockton.
Yeah, shout out to Stockton. They got some good parts. They definitely got the hood, though.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. But every city got their hood, though, in a major city. And having some type of like projects, right? Yeah. But what I'm trying to say,
Sons of Anarchy was shot in Stockton. Yeah. You watch Sons of Anarchy? Motorcycle niggas.
That's tough.
Yeah, I like that.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
But even with making $130K, I'm black, my nigga. I've been broke, so maybe for the white.
Yeah, you know how to manage your money, but you ain't tricking off and doing stupid shit.
Right. So even with a motherfucker being a nurse, you still can get through even with it not being enough based on how you live.
So she was upset that she making $130,000 to do more than what she feel like $130,000 is worth.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And that's crazy. So I could.
As my nigga Michael Irvin would say, "Oh my God."
Right. And it's.
Shout out to Michael Irvin.
And it's baffling, bro, because it's like, well, motherfuckers who don't even make what you make don't complain like you do.
Yeah. Oh well, that's what I'm saying. That there's these what do you call it? Superficial, unrealistic lifestyles that they're trying to live.
Yeah.
You want you a house like you live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But you live in the Bay Area.
Right.
Which you know, if you look at the math, that's that you looking at a mini mansion in Atlanta, and you comparing those dollars to out here in the Bay Area, San Francisco. Mm-hmm. You looking at that shit, and that shit ain't nothing but an apartment.
Facts. Bro, I work at a fucking high-rise apartment, right? Mm. And those 2-bedroom condos where I worked at, nigga, is more than a house mortgage, nigga.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. For HO, you paying for areas. You paying for area,
right?
Yeah.
So, 130,000 is not bad if you're not comparing to other people's success.
Well, see, what people don't realize is when you move to these different markets, the cost of living adjusts to that market. Mm-hmm. So you looking at these houses and shit in these other markets, but the pay is completely different. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm trying to say?
No,
so you came here, if you're not from here, for the pay.
Yeah.
And then you want to get mad because you here for the pay.
Right.
But you living in a fucking rat trap.
Right. For all the money that you
For all the money that you make.
And you unhappy about that.
Yes. So that was her deal?
That's the thing.
Okay.
So then when you got a travel nurse that I meet from Houston or Arkansas,
for sure,
they come eat this money up.
And run back to their spot.
And they pay that shit up for years.
Yeah.
And they ain't got to worry about the money that they got to pay for this shit because they've been paid for it with this one check.
It sounds like somebody needs to reevaluate what they got going on.
And that's what I'm saying. So when, oh man, why you making them out? Why you got this amount of money? Or let me get $25. Mm-hmm. And you tell a nigga no because they see you all dipped up. Yeah. They gonna think that you bragging.
By Noir Blanc, man. Y'all need to check that shit out.
Yeah.
Fight it.
Yeah.
Keep going up.
No, I'm saying they gonna think you bragging because they struggling. But
I'm the CEO, so I don't know how, you know what I'm saying, I'm also a CEO of my other company. I ain't got no business to be trying to be bragging about nothing. I think that jealousy and envy just come with motherfuckers not applying themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you could be, like how we came up with this podcast, you know what I'm saying, you reached out to me and you was like, man, let's do it. Mm-hmm. And I said, for sure. Right. Now, as far as you putting me in it and having me want to be a part of it, it was something that, you know, I got to bring what I bring. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like you bring what you bring. Yeah. What you bring, right? Yeah. So, that's two business, like brothers trying to show other people that they can put something together. They put their mind to it. An idea is just an idea until you you know what I'm saying, you put something behind it.
Because it don't got nothing to do with no ego. And it's business.
It's business.
Like most people, you know, wear their heart on their sleeve and they deal with their business with emotions. Right. But if you take your emotions out of this shit and just do business,
facts.
You'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
And then you don't feel like you don't feel like nobody toying with you or playing with you for the fact that you got certain emotions towards the fact that it's not really business. Right. Or is it business?
Thank you.
That's the biggest thing.
Thank you for saying that. Because a lot of people can't get that together. And I hate when people try to lead with love or family or any of that kind of shit. Because once the money ain't came out right, then everybody ready to kill somebody. Yeah. You got to get off fact though. Yeah.
And I mean, and the time that you get that shit, everybody gonna have their hand out. So I mean, you better off just understanding those situations.
So do you feel like that by you being business minded and, you know what I'm saying, doing your homework to become a CEO, you know what I'm saying, doing the homework to get these apps that you putting out here. Shout out to your app, man. Go tell them what it's called. Tell them what it's called right here.
Clientele services.
Clientele services. You motherfuckers need to pay attention to that. Yeah. Because that's up, it's on the rise. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like, because you took the mindset, right? Because we got close homies that we know this fuck ups, right? We all do. Right. Just shout out to the niggas who ain't shit. Right. Do you feel like since you took the CEO mindset and wanted to be the, you know what I'm saying, Russell Simmons, you know what I'm saying, type mindset, you know, the Def Jam type mindset, you know what I'm saying, the Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, motherfucking 50 out here, shout out to 50, you know what I'm saying, making movies and skits and doing different things, you know, moved on from rap, right? Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that some of your friends or friends you used to have or whatever, do you feel like that those people couldn't understand the mindset that you had?
I think some couldn't, and I think most could understand who probably had some type of.
Or you think it was some of that? This nigga, nigga ain't shit. He trying to do something. that nigga look, this nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because it don't start making sense until it start making money. Then everybody want
to come holler.
Right.
Yeah. So when it was an idea, nigga, you wasn't trying to hear me. Now it's real. Yeah. You want to come talk to me.
Or even when it's an idea, nobody believes you.
Are you that kind of guy that's gonna still be like, oh yeah, I know you you wasn't fucking with me then, but since I'm on, I'll still give you a shot.
No, I'm not gonna even be like that when I make it or if I don't make it. I'm not gonna be judgmental of your character because that's how you are as an individual. I just had to see who you was.
I've seen the greatest magic trick I've never seen before. Though.
Yeah, I never believed
the greatest magic trick I've ever seen before is when I seen a snake get up on 2 legs and walk on his own.
Facts.
Yeah. So I don't believe that shit ain't real.
Yeah.
These niggas will sit up here and turn your idea and try to trick you out your bag, bro. So I know you got a big heart. As long as I'm around, I'm about to tell you whatever it is. Yeah. So I don't feel like, you know, because I got love for you. Right. But don't feel like the motherfuckers ain't snakers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So just because they want to jump on your bandwagon because you going up, don't think that them niggas ain't trying to crumb snatch and do whatever it takes.
Well, the biggest thing for me is to act like they never exist and they not even there because people don't believe you anyway.
That's true.
And I've been on a journey where, nigga, I've always been confident. Yeah. But now, even what the shit I've been through made me more supreme being and the level of my thinking. So I'm not weak-minded. You know what I'm saying?
That's big fact. Say that one more time.
I'm not weak-minded.
Thank you. Because a lot of people don't realize that if I'm 3, 4, 5, 10 steps ahead of you, the little shit that might get to you, I ain't even notice you. Yeah. And that ain't even being big-headed. That's just being that I'm already so deep into thought of where I'm trying to get to that I didn't notice how petty you was being when you was tripping off some shit I didn't even notice. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? Because that kind of shit alters friendships. Yeah. And I think a lot of us don't trip off that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This nigga there ran off with a little eighth or something. He said he's going to pay me back and didn't pay it over.
That's why I don't accept closure. Yeah. It's like not in a bad way, but it's a scam because you got to accept for niggas what they did and move on. Yeah. See, when you secretly want closure, you hoping that the shit be a different outcome from what that person did to you or how they treated you. Yeah. And you hope it can be better. But nigga, let them stand on what they did so they can know not to fuck with you while you not fucking with them. Mm-hmm. See, when you take the knife out your back and you cut their ass off with it that they stabbed you with, it's basically to show you that you
just want to get deep with it. You hear me, y'all?
It's
take the knife out the what?
Out your back
and put it in the what?
And you take the knife.
You took it out your back.
Yeah, and you cut their ass off.
And you cut his ass off with it. Yeah.
The same one he stabbed you with. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep, nigga.
Yeah, for real though. So at the end of the day, you just learn how to move on from those situations in regards to the person who shows you who they really was. Right. Nigga, why would you question that? Yeah. Accept it. Yeah. Embrace it.
Embrace it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And don't hold yourself accountable by being angry to yourself by what motherfuckers showed you who they was. Yeah. People, you know, allow themselves to be angry by punishing themselves by not being able to control their emotions for you making them mad.
So do you feel like a lot of motherfuckers, they whole being, or not even their being, well, their adjustment to other people's success is based off of, I could have did that. Yeah. Emotional.
It's comparison.
Then stop comparing yourself to me.
Yeah. It's not success.
Get up off your ass and make something of yourself and stop comparing yourself to the next man. Right. Because you actually could have did some business with that man and got your shit going versus sitting up there, sitting on your ass and trying to compare yourself to this nigga. And another thing I want to say to that right quick that I don't like is all these motherfuckers who be behind shit who got their opinion. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with having your opinion, but stop having a negative opinion on something positive. Yeah. I don't understand why are all these people so negative and you don't. We over here on this podcast, bro. We preaching positivity. So if you want to be a negative motherfucker, get your negative, click your ass off and go on what you're doing. Drop a like first though. Yeah. Because if you don't, you're a fucking hater. Yeah. And we're gonna get that out the way. But stop being negative.
Drink some fucking cranberry juice if you hate. That's what you gotta do. Cleanse your fucking blood.
Cleanse your blood.
Don't do like that. Yeah, it's like you got the spirit of the enemy. It's like COVID. You can't even see
it. You can't see this shit. All of a sudden you just start coughing.
Absolutely. You got a spiritual transmitted disease.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And niggas can't even see that. But it go right back to who raised you, who you been around, and then you taking on those characteristics, and that making it part of you. You like a fucking zombie.
That's fact.
You a zombie.
That's
you taking on other shit that don't got nothing to do with you, bro. You a zombie.
I think a lot of it comes from folks just not really realizing who they are. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's easier to take on a persona of just being negative behind some keys. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, be a motherfucking man and stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Them is female tendencies. Right. You know what I'm saying? When you want to be combative with another grown man. Yeah. You know, as I say combative, I don't say arguing. Yeah. You know, you want to sit up here and be combative with a superior nigga. Yeah. Like, stand up on your shit and have a conversation where y'all can come to an understanding. Yeah, be a man about this shit, bro. It's easy to have a conversation, but most niggas who lack insecurity don't know how to have a conversation. I can't, because all I can do is text you, bro. I can't even call you until you come see me. And I'm dealing with those emotions that I don't have that you deal with all the time. Female tendencies, back to that. Female tendencies, right? So again, take your emotions. We need a men's group or something? We do need a men's group. Is that what it is? Yeah. Like, men need to be able to have somewhere where they can go, where they can sit down and talk and converse about, issues, day-to-day issues. I'm a black man, bro, and I love any black person that's black, bro. Yeah. Because we come from it. Pro-black. So, exactly. So, any other man... You know, people think pro-black means a gang, like you against other nationalities. No, of course we're not. No. But I'm saying, do you know that people feel... Like, that's what that means? Yeah, you're anti. So if you say that you pro-black, they feel like that you're trying to be anti. Mm-hmm. Did you know that? I heard something similar to that, but I never took, thought to that, because you look at the fact of our history and what we've been through, so you're looking at the magnitude of us is really trying to stick together as one. A lot of people look at us as a lost nationality. And I think it's fucked up. They say we don't have a history. Now we do. No, I'm being honest with you, because I talk to other people, and I fuck with their heads a little bit. I ask a couple questions about different kind of shit. You know what the first thing they come to when they think of a black man? What? Okay, well, what other history do you have outside of slavery? Right. And they look at us as just strictly being slaves. Right. Like, you were only a slave. Yeah. We were slaves for for a long period of time. Yeah. Yeah, a long period of time. But the slave mentality is what they still got us in today. And how but you know what they hide from us? What? White people were slaves too. They enslaved their own people. Did you ever know such thing as white slaves? I heard something. Man, look the shit up. All y'all who don't know, white men have enslaved other white men during slavery, while black people were enslaved. Yeah. Every nationality has enslaved its own people, besides black people. But I think check out what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I'm getting deep with you right quick. Every race has enslaved its own people. Its own people. Black people have never enslaved themselves. What happened was, for motherfuckers out there who don't know, and you can look this shit up, because I had a dog, I got to fact check everything I talk about. What happened with us was, the white man came through and was like, man, look at all these cool ass gadgets I got. I got these nice fur jackets, clothes, jeans, shit Africans have never seen before. Right? Different kind of foods, different things that intrigue these people, right? Come get on this boat with me, you can come have whatever I got. Right? There was some finessing going on for people who don't know. So what happened was, this person's mama, uncle, daddy, whoever got on the boat. They come shipping back. You gotta remember, these people ain't never crossed the water, so they don't know. They ain't, what did they call it? Indigenous? How do you say it? You know what I'm talking about? Indigenous slaves. Indigenous slaves, right? Yeah. So these people is over here, and then you got these people traveling back. Oh, such and such doing real good, man. They got this, that, and the other, and they got you believing all of this, right? So you over there believing, they running to the motherfucking boat. You get what I'm saying? Trying to jump on and see what's going on with it. And now they going over here. Do you know how it got on? To where people start figuring out what the fuck was really going on? Because this motherfucker wasn't coming back to go get some more of these people and telling them what was going on, right? He was going back because this is a profit. I'm selling these motherfuckers like cattle. Okay, so what happened was... Like Amistad. Right? So what happened was these people start being in these different countries and moving around, and as they're moving around in these different countries, they're getting closer and closer back to home plate, and the word was being spread. So yes, that these people were being sold, and that's what pumped the brakes on the shit. When people start figuring out what was going on, and that's what made it where the people start fighting back. Because you start having different kings who didn't have no problem with selling some of these people. Because you got to remember, shit was only populated to a certain extent. So when it gets to a certain level, you get what I'm saying? They looking at it as profit. Right. Everybody get greedy, bro. Yeah. Look at any king in any era. No matter how much gold they had, no matter how many women they had.
From the 1600s on up.
What else did they want?
That's all they wanted.
That's all they wanted. Yeah. So it's just keep going to the next spot, tear it up, now I own it. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But we'll touch back on that later, man.
Yeah, for sure. So, man, bro, it was a good conversation tonight, man. For sure. We want to thank everybody, CEO, my boy Elree, co-host of Talk of the Topic, Nora Blanc, you know what I'm saying? Y'all check it out. Clientele Services, y'all check it out. Shout out to all the listeners out there tonight, man, that's gathering this good information that we putting out with all the positivity and the good content. You know, real is rare, man. Y'all fuck with us, and everything that we got going on, we gonna keep you educated. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to First Style Studios for the love where we host our show, and we gonna see y'all.